as we do have spawning at the top left-hand corner of Habitation Station. It is the first Dutch player of the two participating in this match. It is Jona from Lowland Lions.
Indeed it is. And his opponent is the red Protoss player in the top right, playing for Team Fnatc. One of the best players in Netherlands currently. It is Harstem.
Yep, I mean, for a very long time in the Dutch scene, you were talking about StarCraft and you were talking about Liquid Red and Grubby Scrubby.
Yep.
But Harstem made its way in there, and right now I think he's considered the number 2, I think, I would have to say, after Grubby. But he's been making a name for himself, and he's definitely won it by himself because he's been winning tournaments, he's been playing excellently, and
Yeah.
during the DSCL he's also proved it.
Yeah, but you know, Harstem still has that big win. He still has to win a big event, which he has not managed to do so far. Whereas Jona, he's the guy that actually moved out of his parents' house and moved to a completely different city where he knows absolutely no one, so that he can focus only on training. He's gone full StarCraft player. He really wants to become a pro, and his training is paying off. And what do you know? Harstem gonna go for the gold.
Yep. Harstem is going for gold, and it's gonna be up to Jona to respond to that. He should scout this quite early on, either with the Overlord, and I would assume the Overlord's going that way, or with the few Zerglings. But it looks like if you check the Overlord position, it's gonna actually go to the gold right away. And
is he going to see the pylon though? It should.
But yeah. Harstem also knows this. Like when you place a pylon there, Patrick, you're gonna know as a Protoss player that the Zerg will scout it, because they have flying units at the beginning of the game, which makes it pretty easy to scout those things. So his build is
Ooh. Look at the response from Jona. Upon seeing that pylon at the gold, immediately takes his own.
Yeah.
But, you know, on the flip side, this is a gateway opening from Harstem. So, will Jona be actually able to hold on to his third base? Because this is quite a ways far away from his natural ramp, so connecting those bases with creep will be difficult to do so very quickly. And by getting this space, he has delayed his gases. He still hasn't taken any gases, which versus a gateway expansion, you want to take a gas after your natural expansion, because you know, if you come under attack by a heavy gateway pressure, you want to have those roaches. You want to have that link speed. This will be very close.
If you look at the minimap right now, if you check the two gold bases, and then you check the watchtower looks like a nose, and it looks like a really cute animal or something. Or is that just me?
It looks like a bear.
Yeah, it looks like a bear, right?
It looks like a smiling... Yeah, it looks like a bear. It's got its nose right here, and here is one ear, another ear. These two yellow patches could be the eyes, and then we are missing a smiley below there. But yeah, definitely looks like a bear face. One Zod already molesting the third hatchery that just now had gone up for Jona.
Their way over there.
Yeah.
In slow fashion, but still they are moving.
No creep tumor, however, at the natural. These two queens could have laid down at least one creep tumor there, just to connect this a little bit faster. Jona is getting one at the third base, and this was actually pretty smart by Jona, getting those two queens over there. Because, yeah, this is the easiest form of harassment Harstem can do with the Mothership Core. And with those two queens, Jona is already pushing this back. But Harstem's gateways are opening. He does have the forward pylon here at the watchtower, and he is starting to warp in units. Now, again, no speed for Jona. Not even a single gas has been taken. 2 gases going down at the natural base. Those are the first extractors we are going to see in this game ever. And all he has to...
Some sellouts are gonna be warped in at the middle. The Zerglings do spot it, but they're running faster than Harstem's actually chasing that.
Yeah, the Mothership Core is remaining at the third base to defend this run by... Oh, clutch warp in there. with the Zod, and I don't know, like, Harstem pulled back for a second there with his Zods. I don't know if this was a good move, since
Jona liked that.
Jona liked that for sure. He's going to be trying to harass Harstem as best as he can. He is on 33 workers. The income is actually favoring Harstem heavily at this point, but as this base gets saturated, it will even out. Versus 4 queens with energy and spines. These Zods have to pull back for the time being. And Jona going... He actually forewent speed. He foregone speed in favor of getting faster roaches out and faster lair. And right now, despite all that could have happened and did not happen, he is looking to be in a very good shape. Look at this creep spread, oh my god.
Yep, he started it a little bit late, like you said. He started it from the goal base, but it's going excellent right now. He's got 3 queens dedicated to pooping, and it's really showing off. This pylon's gonna get taken out, and Jona's gonna take that position, and that's really a little bit scary even for Harstem.
And he got a good scout on Harstem as well. He did see those 3 additional gateways going down. He did see the Robo producing stuff. 2 Immortals, War Prism on the way. Harstem going for an Immortal Sentry here. He's going to be on... Well, how many gateways? 8 gateways, will it be? 5, 2 more going down, 7 gates.
With a War Prism.
With a War Prism. Probe production has been completely cut.
Yeah, he can make a lot of zealots with this, you know, because of the goal base. He's going to be able to reinforce with a ton and ton of zealots. But there are going to be quite a few roaches out. Plus the fact that Jona has also been mining from his goal base for the longest time, and he has been spending those minerals. We've got Zergling speed almost done. Lil runs reconstitution.
You know, this
halfway.
engagement, this next engagement might not be so good for Harstem. He does have six sentries with this army, but most of those. Oh, now he's warping in more. Most of those have energy for 1 maximum of 2 force fields, so he has to wait.
From Jona.
Yeah.
So good. If he runs in like he wants to, then it's gonna be a horror.
Yeah, but the
story.
problem is, Harstem doesn't mind waiting. The longer he waits, the more energy on the force fields those sentries are going to have, and since he's about to enter a wide open area, he is going to need those force fields to be successful with this attack. And every time Jona tries to attack Harstem's position, Harstem just pulls back to the watchtower so that he can force field the choke point and be as cost effective as possible. And here we go!
He gets a good wraparound on those Zerglings. Those roaches are doing a great job right now, Patrick, even with the force field. I feel like Jona's still getting the better end of this.
Yeah, he's getting a very good engagement here, catching Harstem a little bit off guard, but still a lot of force fields available. Both Immortals are still alive. Transfuse is going on off the Queens as well, or going off on the Queens as well, and still force fields being placed down by Harstem on the creep. But yeah, he lost a lot of units to this, and Jona has just such a high reinforcement rate right now.
Hydras on the way as well, and the Hydras are really gonna be good in this engagement, because there is no AoE, there is no tech on the way from Harstem. This is it. The 2 Immortals survived, that's great. A lot of the sentries survived, that's great as well, but he's gonna go for it again, and I don't know if this can work right now, Patrick.
I mean, if Jona... He can't spare the units right now, but if he could get behind Harstem's army, around below the watchtower, which is risky because you move off creep and Harstem would see it. Oh, this is such a tense moment, but Jona, he's even getting more drones behind this. Look at this. He's sneaking confident. 1, 2, 3 drones time from time. Harstem,
he can afford to. He's getting so many Hydras right now. There's gonna be so much DPS, and look how much of this army is just sentries. There are only 2 Immortals. It's just sentries and zealots. The zealots are gonna die to the Hydras.
Which means it's gonna come down to the force field usage.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to the force field usage. But if there's too many Hydras and the Groove Spines finishes, won't help that much.
Yeah, with the Groove Spines upgrade, you can shoot at the sentries from behind the force fields. Nice bait by Jona there. Harstem reacting, putting that. Oh, another dodge of the force fields. Beautiful maneuvering here by Jona, even transfusing all those other units to have a better fighting chance. But right now, Harstem is getting into a better position. He has control of this large space. Jona's engagement will have to be near perfect, and he can't kite back anymore. Time Warp going down, helping Harstem in the upcoming fight. Guardian Shield going up. He wants to fight.
The force fields are not the greatest just yet. He can still go through, but this is good. He catches like 1/3 of the army. It's gonna go down. But after that, after the force fields break, does he have enough to force field it again? I don't think so. And Jona's just gonna flood him at that point.
Yeah, he may very well do. The
doing a good
grooved
job now.
spines upgrade are finished.
Yep.
Good concave for Jona. He's actually holding very comfortably here. Harstem does not have anything to fall back on, and Jona will be pushing this back with the Hydras, with the DPS, with the Queens, transfuses. Beautiful maneuvering of his army. He is pushing this back, and he is in a prime position to transition off of this, whereas Harstem, he will be hard-pressed to defend.
Yeah, but it's 80's play against 125. The two Immortals are still alive, the Stalkers are still alive, but he's gonna lose everything. And he cannot run back to his main base because he took the gold base. He has to defend right here, and it's gonna be really annoying because the Queens are already starting to poop across this part of the map, so there's gonna be creep spread towards the gold pretty fast. And with this amount of Hydras, no AoE, I think this is it.
This might be it. Good force fields for Harstem there. Isolating a lot of that army behind the force fields, keeping the sentries in the back so that they don't get picked off. But he only has 3 sentries remaining. 1 force field, 0 force fields at this point, and Jona still pushing forward. Is he overplaying his card here right now? I don't think so. He can reinforce with the Lings, which is exactly what he's doing, seeing no sentries, no zealots, and once the Lings, now with speed, surround this army, Harstem will be dead. He tries to get the 3rd base up, but his gold base is under attack. Granted, most of the minerals have been already mined, but he has a lot of probes there, which he cannot save.
Nope, and he's gonna lose the gold base, and with that, I feel like he's gonna lose any hope of winning this game because it's gonna be 3 base Zerg against 1 base. Well, not even really 1 base because it's gonna mine out pretty soon. There's GG from Harstem, and Jona is looking so great in this series so far, Patrick. I expected good from him, but this is better than good. This was